Welcome to Woodstown In Focus for June 2025. I'm Hunter Ashfield.
And I'm Rocco String. Woodstown In Focus takes a look at the students and staff at Woodstown High School and the great things that they do.
On this month's show, we'll talk about 6 of our retiring staff members and meet with a student who made a commercial to promote the borough of Woodstown.
Plus, it's almost graduation time, so we'll hear from a few seniors on the plans after high school. But first, did you know that one of our junior students has his own business that keeps him pretty busy after school? Ty Colten has the details.
What was your first job? Colten Robbins has multiple. One of his jobs is a potential stepping stone for future success.
Colten is only a junior, but he is already making big steps towards success. Colten owns multiple businesses, including detailing and a polishing business. He polishes wheels for primarily trucks or big rigs, but details just about any vehicle. He was inspired by seeing his own vehicles clean and well maintained.
I got into it by buying my own trucks and just taking care of them. And I realized how much I love taking care of vehicles and making them look nice for other people.
One main factor that makes his business so successful is the satisfaction in his customer after the job is done. Colten prides himself in always keeping the customer happy with the work done by exceeding expectations to keep the customer wowed. Alex White is a returning customer with the high praise for the work Colten does.
He takes his time. He really knows what he's doing. He researches, knows what he's doing before he gets the job.
Colten does big rigged semi-trucks, and they can take up to a week to complete. He is averaging around 10 big rigged trucks per month. He says he has a feeling of success and accomplishment afterwards.
You feel successful because of the amount you make in a week off of doing one truck. You just look at it and you just feel successful. I mean, it's just yeah, I do get a feeling.
Colten is taking big strides at setting himself up in the future, and his business is looking like a good stepping stone for future accomplishments. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Ty Colten.
150 students will be graduating on June 18th. But what are some of their post-secondary plans? Ariana Mott has the story.
Looking forward to a new chapter in life, many of the senior students are taking different paths. Some choose the military, others choose to continue on their path of learning. Let's see where they're headed. Following the footsteps of both her parents, Jamie Deal is going to Rowan University. Torn between what she wants to major in, Jamie knows one thing for certain. She will continue playing lacrosse. Later on, after college, Jamie plans to attend physician assistant school.
I was really excited because before getting accepted into school, I got accepted to the lacrosse program. So before even applying, it was just immediate excitement and joy to go to that college. Biology is one of my options because I want to go to PA school after college, and that's the most highly accepted major to get into PA school. I'm just not thrilled about the extreme science part of it.
Senior Gianna Maierini looks forward to becoming more independent by branching out a little farther from home. Gianna's earned the honor of being one of the select few accepted into the Honors Business program at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. Gianna's a big math person, which makes majoring in business and finance perfect for her.
I was really excited though. Their business program is just exceptional, and I couldn't ask for a better program to be accepted into. They're really excited. Honestly, it was an honor because there was only 3,000 kids accepted that applied to the business school, and then 1,000 of them were accepted, and only 120 were accepted into the honors program, which I was invited to. So, I mean, it's definitely an honor.
Wanting to take part in their marine biology course, Zaire Caesar is going to Stockton University.
I kind of never wanted to go to college, and it was last minute. My parents wanted me to go, and I just like fish, so I thought marine biology would be cool.
Taking a recommendation from his wrestling coach, Travis Ballback plans on going to trade school. At Southeast Lineman Training Center, Travis plans to take part in electrical pole work.
Going to Southeast Lineman Training Center for the electrical pole work. But my wrestling coach recommended it because the previous wrestler did the same path. Because I like hands-on and physical work, and it makes good money rather than going to college for 4 years. It just fits me best.
The seniors from Woodstown are heading down many different paths. Whether it's college, trade school, the military, or hopping right into work, these seniors are going to make many people proud. For Woodstown In Focus, I'm Ariana Mott.
The tallest guy in the school and a 3-sport athlete is about to graduate Woodstown High School. Here's 60 Seconds with Rocco String.
Who's your favorite movie character? I would probably say Tom Cruise, most likely. Who would play in a movie about your life? Probably myself, because it's about my life, not anyone else's. What's your dream car? Probably like a Ferrari, like a red Ferrari, something cool, fast. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? First thing I do when I wake up is put deodorant on and go brush my teeth. If you had to work at a fast food restaurant, what would it be? Probably Chick-fil-A, because I would probably eat all the food there for lunch and stuff. What's your go-to drink? Iced tea, no doubt. I'm Rocco String, and that's my 60 seconds.
You may not realize the time and effort it takes to put the show and the stories together. The same goes for making a 1-minute commercial. And one of the Communications Academy students made a commercial for the Borough of Woodstown, and it was recently recognized by the mayor. Here's Carson Chu with more.
One of the Communications Academy students recently made something for the Borough of Woodstown and was recognized by many people for his hard work.
Senior John Farrell is a part of the Communications Academy's independent study class. And unlike his classmates, he has one period of communications class and does additional projects on his own time that he and Mr. Dementry collaborate to pick.
I think we were thinking of like past things we had already done, like commercials, interviews, promos, and then the idea of doing like another commercial for like a real thing, like Woodstown, that idea came about, and it seemed like the best idea.
The planning of the commercial began in December, where John began researching unique aspects of Woodstown, including meeting with the mayor to plan the commercial before filming.
First, I researched certain things about Woodstown, like things you could do, like restaurants, the park, different recreation stuff, like wood lanes. Basically everything about Woodstown that would be cool to do, fun to do. Yeah, so I found different businesses for each of those things that are good about Woodstown, and then I started making like a planning day of like when to film.
John used the well-practiced skills that he learned through the Communications Academy to make sure the commercial was made professionally.
It's definitely given me the editing skills I need, the ability to communicate with the business owners, the ability to find the right angles and the artistic eye. It's basically like doing a project like I did in class, but now it's on like a professional level.
The mayor of Woodstown, Mr. Joe Hiles, is very happy with how the commercial turned out and has many plans of how it will be used in the community.
Well, I think John did an excellent job of catching that charm of Woodstown in just a matter of a few seconds. He highlighted specific areas over town which are very beautiful and people like to enjoy, like Woodstown Memorial Lake. And he also caught some of our local businesses.
John's commercial helps Mr. Hiles and other council members to highlight Woodstown and show the community's charm.
He's also given myself and the rest of council a great idea to help continue to highlight our community.
Charm. It's that small town with big roots. That top-notch dining on a Friday night. That lively park that the people love. It's finding fun with your family and your friends, a short walk away. It's those family businesses where the owners know you by name. It's those magical community events when the moments become larger than life. Charm. Experience it yourself in Woodstown, New Jersey.
John is very proud of his accomplishment, and more than that, sees that he's really done something to make a good impact on his community. He was honored recently at the Woodstown Borough Council meeting.
I feel like it's a job well done. That was always the goal of the commercial, is that it could be like an actual commercial that genuinely promotes the town and that people in the town enjoy watching. And
Clearly, John used his abilities learned in the Communications Academy not only to create an independent project, but also make something for the borough of Woodstown that everyone can enjoy and appreciate. For Woodstown in Focus, I'm Carson Chu.
As we approach the end of the school year, not only are the seniors leaving, but 6 of our staff members are about to retire. Trey Markwood sits down with them to look back at their careers in education.
Every year, Woodstown gains and loses staff members. This year, 6 staff members are retiring at Woodstown. However, each of them are leaving behind an effect on their students that won't be forgotten. Mrs. Parks has been a paraprofessional teaching for the Language and Learning Disabled program at Woodstown for 32 years. She feels helping kids is the most important part of her job.
I love kids, so I've always wanted to help them and, guide them through things.
Another teacher retiring this year is Mrs. Soberlo. Mrs. Soberlo has been teaching science for 25 years, 21 of them at Woodstown. One of the aspects of teaching she will miss is the bond she has created with her students.
I will miss the students, obviously. I love seeing them grow and develop, and their light bulbs go off and find something that they're passionate about.
Mrs. Catalano taught math for 19 years at Woodstown before becoming the woodshop teacher for the last 4 years. Mrs. Catalano makes it her goal to savor every moment she has while she's at work.
I've been trying to make sure that I enjoy every day that I have here with my coworkers and with the students, and just trying to take it all in because I know there's many parts that I will miss.
Mrs. Knorr was a special education teacher at Woodstown for 9 years and 8 years as a counselor. She has advice for newer counselors that she would like to pass on.
I think you need to be flexible just because you don't know what's going to happen at any time. So sometimes you might have plans for the day to schedule students or, see students and send out passes, and then something happens and you have to change your plans. So you just have to be flexible.
Mrs. Sheridan, an English teacher at Woodstown, realized her passion for teaching when she was in the high school because she knew what it felt like to struggle in school and figured that she could help students.
I know what it's like to have difficulties with reading and comprehension, and I just felt that I could give back to them and show them techniques that I had to figure out on my own.
Mrs. Sexton has been teaching for 28 years. For 22 years, she taught a mix of history and English, though for the past 6 years, she has just taught history. She says she learns something new from her students every day.
Been with a lot of students, taught a lot of different students in a lot of different areas, and it's been fun. It's very rewarding, for me too, because I learn from my students as well.
All of the retiring staff members have had different experiences while working at Woodstown High School, but each of them are leaving behind a special impact. Each staff member will miss being a part of the staff at Woodstown High School. For Woodstown in Focus, I'm Trey Markwood.
And that will do it for the June episode of Woodstown in Focus.
For Hunter Ashfield, I'm Cosmo Saran. Thanks for watching Woodstown in Focus, the show with great people and amazing stories.